On this night when the wind carries echoes of December, lights tremble on the sidewalks like memories searching for a home. Every step unveils a fragment of someone who walked here before. And for a moment I can feel the shadows leaning in to watch. There's a whisper hidden in the air, as if the city breathes slowly, weaving destinies together no one else can see. For every heart carries a story the world may never read, but tonight they shine like stars that no one names. And if I stand here quietly, barely moving, I can almost feel the birth of the tale that has not yet been told within me. I see windows guarding laughter, doors opening a little too late, letters that were never sent, still waiting for a sign, footsteps crossing without touching, eyes searching but not finding, and still somehow everything feels right on this familiar night, as if the city holds a silent soul of its own, guiding every gesture without revealing why. For every heart carries a story the world may never read, but tonight they shine like stars that no one names. And if I stand here quietly, barely moving, I can almost feel the birth of a tale that has not yet been told within me. Maybe it's just a breath, a small flicker of light, a memory turning, a name I almost whisper. But it's in these almost that the magic breathes. It's in these almost that stories chooses to exist. And then I see that every person, every shadow, every glowing window carries an entire world in silence. And for a moment think I had a nightmare, but I don't remember it. Thank goodness! Coffee in the morning is great. I think I'll smoke again. Another day in this condition. How did that happen? I need to keep going if this pain won't go away. God, where are you? I forgot. I need to start over. Why did they do that? Another day where I can't do anything. Seems the same, and it's not just me. But I don't even know what happened. It was quick, a collapse. I hope to get back to normal soon. Only then will I find myself again. Live again. The angels are silent. I need to keep going. This pain won't go away. God, where are you? I forgot. I need to start over. Why did they do that? Another day and today, at least I managed to get out of bed. There are days when everything seems against me. It seems like a mystery. Good days and bad days. Simple as that, not so simple. Thank goodness I don't leave the house, especially after everything, especially after what she did. She simply lied after saying she loved me. That's why sometimes I prefer to stay home. My life is faded, but I still have faith. Oh, my friends, where are you? I'm alone and sad. Make the day count. Make the day count. The day ends and night comes. Night comes. Today is better. The fresh air inspired me. I'm even gonna write some lyrics to see if everything passes. It doesn't even seem like yesterday was better. Nothing like the next day. Time is right and not stopping. That's why it doesn't go back. That's why sometimes I prefer to stay home. My life is faded, but I still have faith. Oh, my friends, where are you? I'm alone and sad. the stars and me. Friends and beer, yeah, that's how we are. Make the most of the day. The day ends and night comes. Night! Today I think I'm happy. My love Hidden from the wise, unseen by pride. Yet the humble heart you walks with our head. Chosen before the war, God, who guides my hand. I pledged my life, my soul, my stand.
But the king's blood corrupts the path I tread, and every step weighs heavier than lead.
Ashes of the oak fall upon me now. The vow I made, it burns somehow.
Between honor and doom, I bear the pain. I break my oath, yet my worth remains. The young, sovereign, cruel, thirsty for might,
Tramples the weak, blind to right. My sword feels heavy, my faith torn apart. The war god watches, indifferent to my heart.
the oath made in fire.
And blood's embrace echoes in my mind, cuts like steel. Ashes of the oath fall upon me now. The vow I made, it burns somehow.
Between honor and doom, I bear
The pain, I break my oath, yet my worth remains.
the young, sovereign, cruel, thirsty for might.
Tramples the weak, blind to right. My sword feels heavy, my faith torn apart. The war god watches, indifferent to my heart. To my heart. Cast from the order, no glory, no name, yet in my conscience a faint flame.
Bit of freedom, my sword in silence. I learn an oath can weigh in excess.
Ashes of the oath fall upon me now. The vow I made, it burns somehow.
Between honor and doom,
I bear the pain, I break my oath, yet my worth remains. maps and borrowed names. I followed what the ages hid away. Gold was never why I walked alone. I chased the echo carved in stone.
Old contracts whispered through the dust. Hands that paid and gods that rust.
I packed my faith, my doubt, my pen, and crossed the line where roads end. The further north the daylight bled, the louder grew the things unsaid.
One asks for blood, one asks for truth. One looks straight through what I call you. Steal silence at a nameless test. They weigh the heart inside my chest. I passed the gate, I earned the right, but nothing there was black or white. Castles broken by forgotten wars. I still watching from collapsed
Castles broken by forgotten wars. I still watching from collapsed doors. Three shadows bound to ancient ground, judging those who come unbound.
I fought the past with shaking hands, answered questions older than land. Gave away what I could not spare and learned what value really is there.
Victory tasted thin and cold, like wisdom bored but never sold.
One took my strength, one took my name.
One took something I can't explain. I walked ahead yet left behind a simpler version of my mind. I crossed the gate, I stood my ground, but I was not what I had found. The altar stood in perfect stone, untouched, intact, and all alone. No crown, no staff, no shining sign, just hollow space and fractured time. The ruins held no prize for me. Yet I was not who came to see. I brought no relic, no proof to claim, but something followed me the same. Selena rode in Paris. 10 angel warriors, mounted on their horses, followed her. Faithful warriors, friends and protectors. Selena, warrior of divine justice. In search of the dragon, she rode through the forgotten lands. The day of the long-awaited meeting has finally arrived. Selena and the angels will find the tribe. The fight was like a 1,000-year war. Time passed and neither side gave up. Angels fell, burned, crushed. The dragon was merciless, terribly strong. But there was a moment when Selena used the spear. The heart of the dragon reached and it fell. The gates of death opened and took the dragon. Selena rode Rivers of fire, knowledge and faith, lifting us higher. A fleeting dawn, a timeless grace. Under the same sky.